We've all grown up in churches that have lied to us, and schools that have lied to us, watching televisions that have lied to us, and all these institutions tell the same lies, and all the lies agree, and nobody knows the truth. That's a paraphrase of or something out of early in Orwell's 1984. Incredible book. All of you should read it if you haven't. So, who would ever believe that it's all a lie? But it is all a lie if you just take your experience and see what your experience reports and then match it to the reality everybody's talking about. You'll see that the two hardly ever match up. Humans are walking around telling each other lies, telling themselves lies. Now, again, I'm just going to reiterate, I gave you the definition of science. The definition of science is taking your experience and seeing what it tells you about reality and then putting down on the paper a map of that reality. And then after that, you can perform experiments on it. And so that is I think in the academic institutions, unfortunately, these days science goes the exact opposite direction. You'll be told a theory, and then people will try to find evidence for the theory. Why isn't this in the universities, this information? Why isn't this in the news? Why isn't this on TV? Why aren't the churches talking about this? The reason is because the whole world is run and controlled by a secret world government. It has been for thousands and thousands of years. They've got control of all the religions, all the universities, all of the media, and therefore all of information and thought. And because, you might wonder, how can they control our thought? Well, think about what you think about on an average day. It's probably stuff that comes from TV. You go to work and you think about the TV shows that you saw, and you go to lunch and you read the newspaper and you think about that for a couple hours, and you go home and watch more TV. So, yeah, your consciousness is created by, for the average person, your consciousness is created by big media, which is controlled by this group I just mentioned. And when you really look into it, this group is not a fun group. They're not. They are out to make humanity as dumb as possible, to not know what they are, to think that they're just a bunch of animals rather than spiritual creatures, and on and on and on and on.